They were college kids, amateurs, facing the greatest hockey team on earth. But what happened in Lake Placid in 1980 became more than a game. It became a miracle on ice. At the height of the Cold War, the Soviet Union ruled the ice, champions for nearly 2 decades. The U.S., a bunch of underdogs, students from Minnesota, Boston, and small-town rinks. They didn't just show up for one miracle, they fought for every inch of it. The Americans tied their first game, stunned the world's second-ranked team, and clawed through every round with sheer heart. They weren't the biggest or the fastest, but they refused to quit. Each victory brought them closer to the impossible, a final showdown with the unbeatable Soviets. Every game felt like climbing a mountain, and no one expected them to reach the top. They opened with a tie against Sweden, escaping defeat in the final seconds. Then came Czechoslovakia, the world's second-best team. The Americans skated like men possessed, winning 7-3. Suddenly, people started to believe this group of college kids might be onto something. But belief didn't make it easy. Norway, Romania, West Germany, every game a fight for survival. They weren't just facing teams. They were battling fatigue, fear, and the weight of representing an entire country hungry for hope. Game after game, hit after hit, bruise after bruise, they kept finding a way. And when the dust settled, they had done the unthinkable. The U.S. team had clawed their way into the medal round, and waiting for them was a red wall of Soviet jerseys, the team that had crushed NHL All-Stars just weeks before. Now, it wasn't just a hockey game. It was David versus Goliath, freedom versus dominance, heart versus machine. They beat the greatest hockey dynasty ever, a victory that stunned the world and lifted a nation. The miracle on ice wasn't about a scoreboard. It was about believing in what you stand for, giving your best for the team around you. You may never skate in the Olympics, but every time you show courage, unity, and integrity, you create your own miracle. It wasn't just skill that made them legends. It was unity, sacrifice, and heart. That's how heroes are built. Be the teammate others can count on. Be someone worth following.
The teamwork was real. The story is true. And the team that reminded the world what unity can do was the 1980 United States Olympic hockey team. If this story inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you don't miss the next story of someone worth following.